So Donald Trump is crashing out yet again, this time threatening a lawsuit against Trevor Noah, the comedian. So Trump said the following: "The Grammy Awards are the worst. Virtually unwatchable. CBS is lucky not to have this garbage litter their airwaves any longer. The host, Trevor Noah, whoever he may be, is almost as bad as Jimmy Kimmel at the Low Ratings Academy Awards. Noah said incorrectly about me that Donald Trump and Bill Clinton spent time on Epstein Island. Wrong. I can't speak for Bill, but I have never been to Epstein Island, nor anywhere close, and until tonight's false and defamatory statement, have never been accused being there, not even by the fake news media." By the way, he's lying. He absolutely was there. He was on Epstein's plane at least 8 times that we know of. And in the first batch of Epstein files, it said he went to the island and he was with Tiffany, his daughter. Okay, let's continue. "Noah, a total loser, better get his facts straight and get them straight fast. It looks like I'll be sending my lawyers to sue this poor, pathetic, talentless dope of an MC and suing him for plenty of money. Ask little George Slopadopoulos and others how that all worked out. Also ask CBS. Get ready, Noah. I'm going to have some fun with you, President DJT." Yeah, this last line is what he said to the 13-year-olds before he raped them. "Get ready. I'm going to have some fun with you." That's what he said to Katie Johnson before he forced her to do oral on him and then punched her when she slightly bit him. Jesus fucking Christ, man. This is so disturbing. This is so fucking disturbing. So what's the joke that set him off? Here we go.
That is a Grammy that every artist wants, almost as much as Trump wants Greenland, which makes sense. I mean, because Epstein's island is gone, he needs a new one to hang out with Bill Clinton. So, I told you it's my last year. What are you going to do about it?
What's particularly funny about this is he wasn't even stating it like a matter of fact. It was clearly like the whole thing was in the context of a joke where he says, there's truth at the core of it, of course. But he's saying like, oh yeah, Trump wants Greenland because he wants a new Epstein Island that he could hang out with Clinton at. I mean, he's suing over jokes. I remember in the wee old days of 2018 when right-wingers would only talk about free speech and only talk about being politically incorrect and always punching down on liberals and leftists and saying, hey, the blue-haired college kid wants to ban jokes and wants to kick comedians off college campuses because they're snowflakes, bro, and they get all in their feelings and they're authoritarian and censorious and we hate that. That's what they said. Now, they elected a president who literally sues people over jokes. Literally sues people over jokes. And when you look at his record, I compiled a list, okay? Here's Trump's record when it comes to free speech. Ready for this? He tried to get Jimmy Kimmel fired over jokes. He deported people for jokes about Charlie Kirk. He threatened a RICO case against protesters. He sued Ann Selzer for a poll he didn't like. He sued CBS for how it edited a Kamala Harris interview. He sued the New York Times for $15 billion because he didn't like their reporting. He sued a book company for a quote he didn't like. He threatened to de-license news outlets that criticize him. He wants to punish flag burning with a year in jail. He sued CNN for $475 million for calling his election denialism the big lie. He sued Bill Maher for $5 million over a joke. He supports opening up the libel laws to sue journalists. He called for jailing journalists who reported on the Supreme Court abortion ruling. He wants to deport pro-Palestine protesters and, of course, disappeared Mahmoud Khalil over pro-Palestine speech, and Rumeysa Ozturk was disappeared for months over a pro-Palestine op-ed. He gag-ordered the EPA from telling the truth on climate change. He arrested and charged 6 journalists with felony rioting. He, of course, did not pardon Julian Assange or Edward Snowden or Daniel Hale. If he believed in free speech, he would have. He wanted to invoke the Insurrection Act against George Floyd protesters. And, of course, he called to terminate all rules, regulations, and articles in the Constitution over his election laws. Here's the guy that we were told supports free speech. Here's the guy who's going to protect the First Amendment. Okay, and here he is now threatening Trevor Noah over a good joke, mind you, a good joke, where he's going to try to sue him. This motherfucker, I should also point out, he's suing the IRS for $10 billion. Guys, that's his IRS he's suing for $10 billion because they had released his tax returns years ago. Okay, what do you think's going to happen here? His own IRS is going to say, oh, Mr. President, we'll settle with you out of court. I know you're asking for $10 billion, but we'll give you $100 million. And Trump will go, okay, I'll take that $100 million. So Trump is suing the American people, the American taxpayers, and he's going to take $100 million of your money and my money because somebody correctly leaked his tax returns because he was refusing to release them. Okay, this man is waging war on everything, anything and everything holy, anything and everything American, anything and everything just and virtuous. It is insane what's going on. And now he's targeting comedians. Guys, at the same time, the Epstein files are coming out and he's being found guilty as a motherfucker. So many leaks on him. At the same time, his Gestapo are murdering Americans in the streets. At the same time, he's launching multiple new wars and bombing places on a regular basis. At the same time, we learn about a new corrupt deal every day where he makes hundreds of millions of dollars from some crypto scam or from some foreign country. All that's going on. The economy's shit. And what's he doing? Fucking raging out over the fucking Grammys and suing Trevor Noah over a joke. Yeah, I mean, he can't get out of there fast enough. He cannot get out of there fast enough. All right, guys, that's the show, man. I love you all very much. You guys know the drill. Everybody do me a big favor and subscribe to the channel and click that bell icon. That's below me here. You can also support the show on Patreon. That link's below. Sign up for Crystal, Kyle, and Friends on Substack. And go subscribe to the Corns World YouTube channel. We'll be live tonight, as we are every Monday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.